of course, is the last stage of our Geulah, coming out of Mitzrayim. And then you have this 7 days in the middle before we finally are rid of the Egyptians, that you're never going to see them, ever needing to see them again. This the state of the freedom completing itself by Ma'avar Hayam, of going through the sea. Hence Shabbat Shiraz, Yashir, beautiful, right? The two things that need to be explained. One is that they believed in Hashem by the time that they went out of Mitzrayim, by the time that they passed through the sea, rather. So, which means for 11 months that they're seeing all these nisim, and for 7 days that they're out of actual premises of Mitzrayim with the cloud of glory directing them and all the fantastic miracles, still they have not full emunah yet. But there's another stage afterwards also, but this is something that needs explanation. And by the sea, when they stand, it says, Halalu Ovdei Avodah Zarah, Halalu Ovdei Avodah Zarah. There were still people who were doing Avodah Zarah. See, didn't want to open. And you marvel at this. How is it possible after almost a year of all the amazing things that happened, and now they're getting daily direction and an escort from HaKadosh Baruch Hu? How is it possible? I think the answer is really answered by another dilemma, which there were 4 at least different groups by the sea of people who wanted to do different things. Some people wanted to go back, surrender. Some people wanted to commit suicide. Some wanted to fight. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells them, Matis Akelai, those who were davening, including Moshe Rabbeinu, it's not time for davening. Dabir el Bnei Yisrael b'Yisrael. The clarity that a person will have in their life oftentimes is not external. Even the Nisim are not going to do it. Even massive miracles are not going to cut it until a person is ready to make that jump. When a person makes that Daber el Bnei Yisrael b'Yisrael, it's not even time for tefillah anymore. You have to act. Until now, I was doing HaKadosh Baruch Hu says. It was It'aruta delet ela. It was Hit'orerut, created from above. HaKadosh Baruch Hu being in the driver's seat the whole time. Dam, Sfardeya, Kilim, Arok, all of those. And now HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, I need you to do something. I need you to jump in, realizing that this is dangerous. An emunah that is injected by Nisim, like the Rambam writes, we don't believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu because of Nisim, because of miracles. That's an emunah sheyesh badofi. When a person themselves take steps towards that, taking the leap of faith, so to speak, to jump in the water and be able to go until that is something that you worked for. That is something that becomes real. The outcome of that is it's a true emunah, something you worked for. We live in a generation that everything is spoon-fed to us. I don't want to go to a shiur if there's no sushi, and then I don't want to learn unless you have techniques of how to miraculously remember, inject the chip somewhere in the mind, which is going to be in store soon. That's how we want. We want quick fixes. But if you realize that if you don't work for it, if you don't make that jump, if you're not willing to risk everything, then it's not going to be a real acquiring on your part. Easy come, easy go. That's something so powerful as we become human, as we become redeemed, and we re-experience the experience of Yetziat Mitzrayim, realize that this is really one of the main elements. It's not the main element of Yetziat Mitzrayim. You have to be involved with it. Don't wait for HaKadosh Baruch Hu to do everything. You have to take the step, the first step, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu will you must that, and things you gain from that motivation, self-motivation, is going to last with Hashem a very, very long time. Amen. You could turn it off from there.